we didn't know this weekend was going to be the R1S's first time in the snow too, but here we are.
Here comes the snow.
Little darling. Sometimes Mother Nature makes things a little more interesting than you had originally planned.
Came when it was nice and we're leaving when it's snowing.
So it was supposed to snow like maybe an inch overnight, and then it just kept getting upped and upped and upped while we were here. They were saying between 3 to 5 inches of snow. I think we probably got somewhere between 2 and 3 inches of snow, but now the wind is going to be a headwind of like 30 miles an hour, and it's also like in the 20s right now.
So can you tow with an electric vehicle in the snow and in the
cold
cold?
and wind and everything? Let the adventure begin.
Yay.
If you're new to electric vehicles, this is something you learn. The snow does not melt off of the hood because there's no engine there to heat it up. So there's always that. Well, we got to 0.93. Not too bad with the conditions. We're still sitting at about 30 degrees. You can tell the wind's starting to whip. You'll see snow like blowing out of the trees and stuff. I should start to whip. It's been whipping. The charger's in use. Wah, wah. Gonna have to wait. So the downfall of
One charger. Slow charger.
You gotta wait sometimes. We got here with 50%, so you know we can sit here with the heater on. We don't have to sit here and freeze or anything like that. We're not at 0. There is a J1772 we could plug into if we wanted to, but
Also,
we're not going to do that.
Really.
There's air
Too
pumps.
Yeah, there is some air pumps that we might pull around. When we're charging, we'd only be blocking, there'd be 2 open air pumps, and I think that's leaving plenty.
Even if we blocked them all, we'd be able to give them away.
Kennedy wants to give away free air from the air pump in the Rivian, so, but
I mean, it works.
it does work. But we'll see how long we have to wait. It says it's charging. So we're gonna go in and go potty now.
Me too.
So slushy and wet.
We got it up to 77, which is even higher than what we need. Yeah, and that's calculating that we're gonna get 0.8 miles per kilowatt hour, which is real bad.
It's definitely gotten warmer. Like
Yeah.
snow's falling off of things, but it's still chilly, that's for sure.
All right, so it charged us $11.58. We got the 9 bazillion taxes: Missouri state tax, Buchanan county tax, St. Joseph city sales tax, St. Joseph franchise fee. Go. Good job. $11.58 to get 37 kilowatt hours.
Yeah, let's roll. Snow falling. Come on, go to the right screen. There we were. And here we go. On the road again.
So the next place we want to go is in Auburn here. Should be about 76 miles if Katie's calculation is right. I don't know what it's doing.
That's Marysville, not Auburn. Here, you drive.
It's right there.
Oh.
We're somewhere over the rainbow.
So if it's giving you a charger that you don't want, when you hit start, no, take it out of there. So you gotta let it think about it, and then 87 miles it says.
Dun dun dun!
Let's take a minute to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Drone Quote. Drone Quote is an online solar marketplace that utilizes drones for assessments. The drones allow them to go above and beyond and provide quality quotes with great accuracy. Drone Quote has a super cool free EV calculator that allows you to calculate the cost of an EV and how much you would be saving with solar. It's super user-friendly and allows you to customize the calculator with your EV or the EV you hope to have. So you'll enter in all of your driving habits and see how much you could be saving, as well as see how many solar panels you would need to cover your daily driving. If you head over and check out the calculator and enjoy that, be sure to check out the rest of their solar and battery content on their YouTube channel as well. We'll put a link in the description below so you can check out the calculator and learn more.
We'll look up and make sure that charger's working.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on it. Ended with 0.99 miles per kilowatt hour, 76 kilowatt hours.
Sweet wind.
Yeah, that wind is it's howling right at us. It's so warm at 39 degrees.
Not.
This is probably the one road trip I've kept my blanket on the whole time. It's so cold.
Well, let's figure out how much we need. We're gonna bank on what, 0.8 or 0.9 miles per
I think you
kilowatt
better
hour.
bank on 0.8 at this point.
It's pretty bad. You want to make sure that you have enough so you can drive a safe mile per hour on the road, and for us that's 55. We will drive slower if it absolutely comes down to it, and have driven slower, but I think 55 is a pretty safe bet. So it's 66 miles till home. You could either pay attention to the towing miles, or you can
Which
do it
has
like
been
I do
pretty relatively accurate, really.
on the new update.
Yeah.
Yes. So 66 divided by 0.8, we need 82.5 kilowatt hours. So then you divide that by 125, which is this battery pack. So we have to go up to 66% from 18. So we need about 48%. So 48 times a minute and a half. We will be here for a long time. Hour and 15 minutes probably.
Holy moly.
This is the worst. That's, I guess, winter driving.
And
Towing.
slow charging.
And slow and charging, yeah. Because if we were at a regular charger, we would easily get that in 30 minutes.
Yeah. I guess let's get the dog out.
We overcharged about 4%, so.
But that's okay, because we were kind of getting the camper winterized, so.
Yeah, we tried to winterize it the whole way. So yeah, we were here for an hour and 15. That's what I thought, but the hose was not long enough to blow the lines out, so I have to wait till we get home to do that.
Well, we got stuff cleaned out and tanks.
That would have been fun to actually get it all done.
It would have.
Show how much it costs. So we charged for an hour and 13 minutes, $6.10. St. Joe, take note. Super cheap, and they don't charge you like 4 different taxes.
That's one big difference. Yeah, there's differences in gas prices around the country, but like cost for energy is just widely varied depending on where you are. And it can even be like, I mean, even in state to state, like there can be huge differences, or not state to state, but in the same state.
This charger is probably like 8 or 9 cents a kilowatt hour, which
Yeah.
is dirt cheap. That's like what we get charged at home. In some places they'll be, I think out in California now, they're hitting close to 80 cents a kilowatt hour.
All right, next stop, home. We've made it home, even through the cold and snow and wind and everything else. So ending with about 0.79, I'll show you. 0.79, 82 kilowatts total used, 58 miles an hour, hour and 6 minutes on our last one. Let's look at the whole thing. About 3 hours and 45 minutes of drive time, but definitely a significant amount of charging.
According to that, it would be 2 hours and 15 minutes of charging.
We had to wait for...
Yeah, we had to wait 25 minutes for somebody.
So that's probably about right if
Yeah.
you add in the time.
So 6 hours altogether, so about an hour longer than going down. So it definitely took longer, but if you take out the wait, it would have been roughly 30 minutes, 35 minutes longer. Definitely takes longer when it's cold.
When you got lots of stuff working against you, the cold, the wind, all those things. But we're gonna get this backed in here, but if you enjoyed this adventure, be sure to hit the subscribe button to follow along. We've got more coming your way, as always, so we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.